Back to the channel. Welcome back to the Happy People TV, Orlando Pirates fan channel, Thursday nights, and we are back at it again with the Bucs chat live. What's popping, my Jimbo C? What's popping, my Jimbo C? Katleo with me, Katlejo with me, and Kama with me, and KB the host. It's all K's tonight. It's a K formation, but fade to my. So I'll go with the first K. With the first K, Kamodinta Angara, I'm fade too.
Hi, alles recht, my guy. Homonate. Up the Bucs. The Bucs are talking.
Up the Bucs. I'm up on you. And then Katlejo, my fellow. What's happening, bro?
We good, brother.
Away.
Hot GP. I was thinking Mr. Mafillo 2.0.
I know it's a nickname. He's Mr. Mafillo, but I like to call him Katleo Langtola. Yeah, Katleo KG. I think we're gonna have to KG you now. Dintang fit. What a week, bro.
What a week, brother. What a week. Big signings. That's been a good week so far, man. It's been a good week.
Away. I mean, bruh. There's so much to talk about, guys. So much has happened. I feel that from the last time we spoke, whatever questions we had before, some of them are answered, and it's now time for us to make some decisions. The signing of Appollis, the signing of so many players, and just solidifying everything to go into the pre-season. Now we can take out our tactical boards and start shifting things around. And also, guys, don't you think this was one of the best transfer seasons you have seen? Kamo?
Oh.
What about? Hey, Chaos.
He can't hear you. I think
Okay, cool.
Oh,
okay, Mr. Mafelo, we have been talking about the transfer season up and down. Where do you think we are as a squad right now? If you were maybe in the dressing room right now, busy with those inductions, ready to go to that trip to Spain, how would you be feeling?
Look, man, I think I said it in our previous video yesterday on the Bucs brief that we have our transfers signings were quality number one. We went for players that in their teams they represented and raised their hands. We went for players that before at least Mamelodi Sundowns can actually have an eye on, we were able to grasp and hold them. It was more like fire. To the current squad that we have right now, they fill in terms of having a different type of style of play, and they bring in when I look at the signings that I also spoke about, Appollis and Sipho Mbule, for me alone, those two type of players I now see, not forgetting Kwaiba, I'm sorry, my chance, Kwaiba as well. Those three players come into the squad for me and say, now, if I need to take out my guns, I have the people to represent the team like that. So this transfer season was hot and was dope so far.
Away. Let me get your thoughts on that, Katlego. But just before that, I just want to get a member at the bottom there. Skipa and Lapo member. Skipa and Lapo member. You can't just get into my house and not greet.
He just got it.
Yeah, I'm giving you a chance to greet, introduce yourself for the day, and just tell me how you feel about that past week right after UKG gave the thing. So you just introduce yourself and then we'll go back to KG. Yeah, no. If he's hearing me, then he should be able to. Ula. Artlam got a chance to put his jacket down and get himself cozy. KG. Yeah, I'm fit to two and to go but say no we wanna be.
I think we've done well, man. I think we've done well in the transfer market after a very long time, you know. I think the last time we did this was, sure, man, I think over 10 years, we once like bought proper players and finished products, you know. I'm happy, man. I'm very happy, especially with Sipho Mbule signing, as well as Appollis. The other ones, yeah, you know, they make us stronger, but you know, those two ones, they were announced separately for a reason. Those ones, you know that. It's no secret, you know. I think those guys they change our team a lot, you know. They yeah, man. I'm just happy, you know, like after a very long time, you know, with the signing, I can't complain. I think if they said they are no longer buying players now, I think it's okay, man. I think we are good in defense. I think you're good in the middle. I think you're good at the front as well, man. I think, yeah, bro, like, I can't fault them. The coach now has to do the job now. The job, it's up to him now. It's up to him.
You know what? I like that. Just for the mute buttons to be pressed when you're not speaking, but then when I do address you, you can unmute. So just check there if you're muted or unmuted. And I guess if I just take a look, I can just see who's involved. Okay, so I guess when I do address him, at least I'll get the name away. Thank you for joining us, Chief. So
okay, sorry, man. Were you talking to me in the start, man? I had a call.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, Fitz. Well, right now, Fitz, we are realizing, okay, the team is stacked. Like KG just said right now, one of the best transfer windows ever. That's what we're just trying to wrap up right now. And Fade, with this transfer window, just like KG said, I feel like it's been a long time. I mean, we've been surviving on getting youngsters and making those surprise signings. We even got known for, hey, these guys can find a diamond in the rough. But this time we went and we bought in bulk all the players. It's like they opened the newspaper, they saw the name in lights, and they said, okay, we want him. Oh, go interview Mbutuma. We are taking him. All the people that became famous in the transfer window, we took them. And bruh, it's been a while since we've flexed our muscle like that, dog. So how do you feel about that?
My man, I feel like we're doing what English clubs are doing, my guy. What's the kick? We're living La Vida Loca in terms of transfer windows. Fires is a problem, my guy. If we can just break the bank there as well, I'm cruising smoothly.
So you're saying Rosansan shotanyana,
man? In terms of shooting, like you're not missing puzzle or Pasedi bench. Puzzle ya hlakana, inkari ya hlakana, ya futumala no. It's making sense.
Sure. Yeah, the person who knows my cry is Mr. Mafilong, because we've been talking quite a bit. It's just that I feel like it just sometimes just looks too good to be true. But like KG said, the coach is going to need to do the job, and what kind of a track record does he have to do that kind of
Alam Tepa. I'm signing a Champions League winning team, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be impatient, James. We're gonna be impatient. Let's talk about patience. Yeah.
Bo hoto batsamaya, bo mfukeng batsamaya. Dog.
Something that I also thought about, nah. You must understand that Pirates, as much as it's a big team, when they enroll or the enrollment process, it's not just a process where Fagat Tuesday it goes through what you as a coach have achieved. If not achievements, let's look at what are you gonna bring in that with what we've already had we were missing. So I feel like even with our coach, he might not have gotten the experience and exposure to winning accolades or winning silverware, but he's a coach that went through the hiring system, and they were looking for something that would differentiate him as a coach. Yes, now he has the squad. Yes, we are qualified for CAF. Number 2, we were number 2 in the league. We were able to win cups, and we've been defending cups, not just we are knocked out. We are a strong team. So when they brought him, they're looking for that rare skill or that one thing that may be niche that we needed for us to win the league and CAF. So I don't doubt the coach. I feel there's something spectacular about it.
But apparently sponsor ke league fair Lamos.
And character speculation still.
Well, I like that question. Sure. I just wanted to say, I like that question because I did put up the poll to say, do our new signings make us favorites for the league title? The reason why I took it that far is because, gents, what more do we want when it comes to signings? I mean, you just said Pasadena, Mara, you're telling me that at the end of the season, if you don't win the league, you're gonna knock on Kosa's door and be like, you should have gotten us Pasadena. I'm just saying, does it make us the favorites, or how far does it actually take us? Is the actual question. If Nako does hear me, then I'd like to get to him for this one's answer.
Show my chance. Yeah, man. Like I feel like we're lacking in Jacob Pasadena because we can't always rely on Ouaddou. We can't. This season we can't do that. We can't. We've seen our mistakes last season. We've seen our mistakes. One player is not enough. We need backups. We need competition to make us strong. That we fight for each and every competition that we into. We need that guy. We need him. We need him. We need him. Like, to be honest. Because we can't keep it. Ouaddou is fine, and the guy that came from Richards Bay in Daba, and the young boy, we need another experienced player there because Pasadena is an international player for Mzansi. International player, he knows CAF, he knows everything. So we need experience also. We need experience. That's my point, Buffett.
We need to break the bank.
Hey, when I'm better, I'll be satisfied. Mr. Buffett, look. I see you do trust the coach, but does that make us favorite for the league?
Until we start, we can say where we are. But until we haven't, then we still are. We have hopes. We still thinking a style of play. We still thinking we have quality players. When the whistle blows, we will be able to somehow put in our score predictions as to how the games end. And where the coach is, what is he doing, and and how far can we go with what he's able to use. So for right now, I'm hopeful. I trust each and every decision that happened, apart from the ones that we just discussed as Mapaganea. But I have that thing of there's something special that we are still going to see with the squad and the coach. I'm still asking myself the question of, is our technical team going to change? Is he going to want to bring in someone special, specifically to assist him, who knows him better maybe? Or is he going to use what the current technical stuff looks like? But apart from that, man, quality we have. Are we league contender squad? Yes, we are. Can we go far with CAF again? Yes, we can. Let the whistles blow and we can take it from there.
Let the whistle blow and we can take it from there. Any objections, Mr. KG? I feel like Mr. Mafelong basically saying, we'll see, but at the same time, we do have expectations. So, when we want to be for the league.
I don't have objections, but I think we need to be very, very, very realistic. I don't think we can just remove Sundowns from the top just like that overnight. We still need to put in the work, because you can have good players, but If you don't put in the work, then it's useless, you know. So I don't think we're gonna win the league this season, but I think we can reduce the points difference. And when we play against Sundowns, man for man, player for player, I think we are now better, you know, to deal with Sundowns. When they go play against us, I think they can have some sort of respect when they play with us, because we have Oswin, I mean, he's a Bafana player. You know, we have Mofokeng, who's a Bafana player, Mbata, who's a Bafana player. You know, this kid who just came now on the left wing.
There's Khuzitsile, there's Moremi, there's Kwaib.
Yeah, Moremi,
Yeah.
So I think we are a better team, but I don't think we should get ahead of ourselves and think that you're gonna win the league. But the coach is definitely under pressure, bro, because I don't remember a coach being supported like this in a very long time. You know, a part of me feels
experience, sure.
You know, a part of me feels sorry for Rivero, man. I think what he did with that team. Imagine if he had these players now. You know, I mean, that guy he performed a miracle. We shouldn't be where we are on the continent. We had no business finishing on the semifinals with that team. You know, so the coach is really under pressure. But I don't think we are going to accept anything less than position 2. I don't think so.
Yeah, especially because we are coming from that and we are making so many signings, and it's for Champions League, and we know those Champions League wins, they count in that ranking, IFH, HHS, what, for the next Club World Cup for the money. So let me ask a side question before we get serious again. But fella, if we went and took all the best players in the league, what are Sundowns gonna do, gents? Are we not? I feel like we all lured into a sense of calmness to be like, okay, so we got the best in the league, and we're still looking at Sundowns the way it is. Does anybody have anything to say about that? Are they gonna surprise us with something, or can we start calculating from here?
Thing is, Sundowns has been taking the league. Why? It's like it's become a thing of like we're so used to it now, like. So that's why I think people still look at Sundowns like this, because Batswako Club World Cup or never chase. It's not like they got out of the Club World Cup with Wabona. They were hitting the ground running. They were on point. So we can sign the best of the best, Mara. Because next year, but the contender again.
Just being
that down. We send them, we don't even look at them like anymore. We're not the only club signing. Check. So Vele, it's all about Vele. Like, we have to see if the players can also hit the ground running.
Sure.
You know, luckily, gents, luckily we only play them twice a season, so it will depend on what we can do. But going beyond that,
but no
usurping
lie,
them, yeah.
No lie, this team is on point, my guy. Fantastic, Joe. I'm so like shocked. Formation
we don't have too long to wait, eh? KG, afraid of what Sundowns might do with the 300 and something million that they just received?
Yeah, what?
Obviously, I have to be, bro. Like, you know, one thing with Sundowns, they are not scared to spend. Wow. So definitely that money, they're going to put it to good use. And they're watching us, you know? They're watching us. So yeah, man, I know they're gonna do something with that, because we know Sundowns, when it comes to spending, they don't think twice, bro. They don't even negotiate. You tell them their price, they give you the money. You know? They don't negotiate, those guys. That's why they always beat us. That's why they always beat us when it comes to buying players, because when we go to teams, we want to negotiate with them. Sundowns does not do that. You know, we could have gotten a Jaden Adams, because apparently Jaden Adams wanted to go to Pirates, but Sundowns were like, whatever you want, we're giving it to you, bro. So, yeah, I'm scared, man. That 300 and something million, they might as well even buy me, man. I don't know. Those guys buy everyone, you know that.
It is scary, bro. I can't imagine, son. I can just imagine the tears. And I don't know if Nako wants to chime in on this one before we move on to the next topic. But hey, P2, you think, hey, report, and you think, if we didn't even fight anyone for those signings, then who are they looking at?
Maybe they could send Boma 2 players or 3. They don't need many players for Sundowns. They don't need many players. Maybe they could see maybe abroad, not Gomzan, maybe abroad 3 players for go abroad. That's a good deal. But now we can compete with them. If our squad can be just serious, go Germany. And let us history le pain money. Win league each in like season in, season out, season in, season. Let's be just serious. We can just take the league. Simple. Because we complete. Like we complete. We don't need anything else. Let's just be serious for the season and push. Each and every game must be serious. Not game by because what I love my Richards Bay or Amazulu or A. About serious, but we know games are born. We can just compete for the league. Simple.
I actually like that one because Vela it does go with that thing. We only need to play them twice in those 30 games, and so if we can beat everybody else, then it's up to them. And also whether they don't need many players, yeah, it's evident. Like one of you was saying about the Club World Cup, you saw there that the squad is complete, but fit. So yeah, I just wanted to explore that possibility. Yeah, who could they be signing? But I heard a rumor, or somebody sent a comment while we were doing a live, that they're looking at a European player. Just like I don't spend much time giving Sundowns, so when I feel like they should be losing, I don't spend much time searching whether they're gonna get somebody that I don't want them to get. So let me go through the comments. It's a fandache. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, once, boy.
Worry about here, bro.
Once a bit, you're right, dog. So Kolani comes through and says, "Hola, happy people later." And then they are, my formation is 3-5-2. We need to start scoring more goals. And then okay, Sipho chain signing. Da Mboga, Spectre, Nduli, Mbule, Rele, Appollis, Moremi, Mabasa, Mahopa. Okay. When I get to 5-2, yes, sir. Wait, Uncle Kolani. And then Mashumi comes to you and says, I'll have a problem with the decision making of Hoto Pasadine or Letlapa. That's what we need. Okay, thank you, Mashumi. Okay, cool. The left back thing is a thing, hey guys. Okay, let me just read the rest. And then Mr. Coach comes through and says, league will be the greatest, will be great. Wait. The league will be great for you, coach. Okay, cool.
Coach.
The coach should sacrifice Netbank, Carling, and the treble next season as long as the coach isn't forced to be loyal to the last season's weak links. He can win the league. Aye, Mr. Coach. Mr. Coach. And then the last comment is him again, and he's like, yeah, the coach has been given everything he needs and then some. No excuses. It starts with taking 6 from Marabastad FC. 6 from Marabastad FC. Yeah. What a time to be a Paganeer, Chase. What a time to be a Paganeer. So let's also maybe touch on that one, gents. I do know we did speak about it when the coach first came through, but this was before he had all these signings. Some people said, let the man stick to his league. We want the league. And some people said, no, the Cubs will be fine. Let him, build some momentum. So, KG, we're now ring. Abandon everything, go for the league, or just play it by ear?
Nah, for me, I'm always operation fatherless, bro. You can't pick and choose a cup to compete in, I mean, if you're qualified for everything, you might as well go for it, So I'm not of the belief that you must focus on one thing. When we won the league the last time, we took everything. So why not now, Now, I'm not a fan of saying that players must be rested for this and players must be played for that. I'm not, because what if we channel our energy into the league, right? And we forget about the clubs and we don't get the leagues. That means we don't get anything. So I don't think it's a smart thing to do. I think you must, there's an English saying that you must cast your net wide or whatever like that. So you cannot focus on only one thing. I think that's very, very dangerous. That's very dangerous. If you finish the season without a single trophy, I mean, that's a disaster, bro. That's a disaster. We are not guaranteed to win the league as well. So just make sure that you cover everything. If we have to win, I don't know, bro. If we get invited for Makufe Cup, we might as well go for Makufe Cup. We must win everything. I'm of the view that we need to play for everything and you need to take it serious as well. So for me, the league is a bonus. Obviously, we all want that, but the cups are also a must for me.
Yeah, hey, but we're also privileged enough to actually divide the squad, gents. I don't know if you guys have noticed. We can have our league team and we can have our cup team, the way it is stacked right now. So before we put our analysis and our coaching caps on, gents, I didn't think this would come up in this way, but one of these comments, Motu Feto Kenya formation and starting 11, high, winning everything and score more goals. The president you can tell me if I'm crazy. I will agree with you because it hasn't happened yet. Yeah. I believe Appollis is signing, and on the same day we have a link of Mofokeng is getting offers from Europe, 20 million. I feel like that's definitely definitely telegraphing that he's not going to be around. Let me ask you now, do you feel like, first of all, he looks like he's going, and if he is, my question still stands: are we strong enough without him?
Yeah, like you're strong enough without Mofokeng because at least they bought a replacement if Vela is going. A replacement, Babo. But for me, 20 million is not enough for that boy. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Maybe my 35 at least. Can I get product up high? 20 million. Get local player, but get local player. Well, Jagaba Police back 20 million already born. I don't find out some development thing and somebody said 20 million. It's not enough. But if Vela is leaving, okay, it's fine. But I don't want the player to leave. I'd say he's still a Pirate. I will leave before going abroad. Because Pirates are no, it got chase a Pirate. It got chase too much. I thought chase. I thought chase. The point is for one more season, fella. One more. Then at least my next season he can go up. This time, remember, like Shebala this time at least you build something. You go build something for us. So now you just have to go up with these players. You just have to go up. Nothing much. Just have to go up. So the boy must just take the season, build something for himself, win the league, then go abroad. Simple. Yeah. We can win the league. We can win the league. I'm telling you, we can win the league. Must just take the games serious. It's not even must be serious in jail. Nothing much, members.
Yeah. Okay, now, how do you feel, bruh? Is he going? If he goes, do we have enough? Are you ready to let him go?
Man, if he wants to go, he can go, bro. It wouldn't be the first time you lose a good player at Pirates. I mean, we've lost, let me count, Teko Modise, Opa Manyesa, Tembigosi Lodge, Vilagazi, Anileja Ali. This won't be the first time. So I am of the view that if he wants to leave, he can leave, obviously with the right offer, We can't just let him go just like that. But if indeed, there's a proper offer for him and he wants to leave, I don't think we should hold him back. I mean, I think he has done all he can for us. I think the guy has served us very well. Mofokeng he carried us, at his young age. So for me, if he wants to go, he can go. And I don't think there's a Orlando Pirates fan or supporter that would hold Mofokeng, backwards or like hold him to ransom, not for him to leave. But obviously, we would like him to stay. If he wants to go, he can go. But I don't think we should be too stressed about it, bro. We've been in this situation before, and I think we can overcome it again.
Would you be stressed if they came in with a 10 million offer and that was the highest bid?
My friend, please. please.
My friend, no.
Yeah, no.
The player Sundowns sales or Sales apparently was bought for 60 million. And if you look for talent, I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. I mean, we are not saying Mofokeng shouldn't go, but please respect us, man. Respect us.
Hey, no, that's the thing. Yeah, Kamo, I guess you can carry on after I asked. That's the thing, because people are saying let him go, let him spread his wings, but at the same time, we don't always all agree on the price. We wouldn't be.
Sure.
Marami, I'm saying, KB, you look worried that he's leaving. It's not about the price as well. The price is very small, really. Like, come on. Already, Ronaldo Shebile Poma 50.
Yes.
50M for the boy.
Yes.
As am I. Because, come on. Come on. We're talking about. Like, we're talking about the youngster just had the time of his life. First season, ya Pagane Ebile. One of the 2 seasons he was playing. Mm-hmm. He had a full season last season, Arisa guy, with the team. Arisa guy, we had one of our best seasons, even though it was heartbreaking at the end, because all that work they pushed. They pushed. You see?
Yeah.
So Vele Shebile Lumkota Hakatsamaya Shebile big numbers, Joe. Like, come on, dog. These are good players we're talking about, bro. Like, they cannot just offer us like Vele respect, like Mr. KG says. For reals. Can we respect the boy and his talents? Pay as you should.
And the club as well. Respect the club.
The club, exactly. And the club. Why won't development. Pelabona Saka, no, he's worth a lot, man. He's worth a lot. They respect the club. They play alone. So it's crazy, man.
Release clause once, so we know.
Release clause.
So we don't have to debate here because it's 10 million. 10 million. Sales of like 60. Yeah, but hey, he was coming from another continent. Hey.
Exactly.
But I think for the Premier League, we can come to a decent price. I just don't know where the line is between holding him to ransom, respecting Paganea, and letting him spread his wings, But I stand my ground. I feel like signing Appollis is us having to start to write our goodbye letters for the young boy himself. And so, yes, Mr. Mafelong, let me start the next topic with you, Mfethu. We need to start showing this quality. You can only put 11 players on the field, and like I think I was saying this offline earlier, that we're gonna need to find a solution, man. Especially with in mind. Let's just assume Mofokeng is gone, gents, please. Let's assume Mofokeng is gone.
Yeah, okay.
That was a center of attack that also came with goals and assists, and yeah, everything was mostly going through him. We could survive without Tito. We could survive without Nkota sometimes. We could survive without Mabasa's goals because of Mofokeng. So yeah, Mr. Mafello, do you think we should now move to maybe possession-based, keep the ball and score a few goals? Or must we go all-out attack with the firepower that we haven't seen playing together before? When just if you had to just predict, how would you be thinking about it, bruv?
You're asking me, KP. As you can see, I think the people that are also watching, just give me. Can I just apologize for my up and down. You know, it's same way as I'm about to say this, that they're going to have to we are going to somehow have to excuse the coach to some degree, to say, you know what, he's probably still trying to figure it out. But with the squad that I think that we have, it's more of a collective goal approaching squad. We both have what I can say, players that have been scoring in their teams. You know, I don't see one player contributing to how it seemed like. I mean, the Cocomelons and Gota and Rele Mofokeng were quite more of the ones that we relied on. And in terms of this campaign, I believe that everyone's going to just want to score goals. The goals are going to come from a team contribution factor more than just one specific player scoring. So I'm also looking at Kwaiba. I think he might have lacked just one or two players to be able to combine with for his success in terms of how many the amount of goals that he scored for TS Galaxy. And I feel like for us, he might just be our new number 14, he might just pick up from where Saleng left off and just take it to greater heights. That's what I believe.
So individual brilliance.
Not necessarily goal contributing goals. I don't just see one player, like I say, I see multiple.
Away. KG, we know you want to be.
I think we have never been that team that relied on one player to score for us over the years. I think it's maybe last season where we relied on Mabasa strongly like that, but I don't think we've been had a savior of a striker, you know, unlike maybe a Kaiser Chiefs with Boom Sona, Boom Besuma, you know, those kind of guys. The last time we had a proper striker we relied on, I think it would have to be I think someone that said, this is that guy, our number 9, you know. So now we expect the goals everywhere, bro. If you're in the field, you're supposed to score, you know. So I don't think anything has changed, you know, to a certain degree. So I'm not really worried about that. If you look at our front, our taking front, I think Saleng can score. I think Mabasa can score, you know. I think Appollis, last season he was not good, but I think he has some goals in him. Makhopa, when he wants to score, he can score. So I don't think we should be really worried about that. We've never been a club that depends on a number 9 like that.
Lepasa, hey man, nigga, we on fire. We on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, some mala Lepasa.
Amuna, little there.
Hopefully.
Nah, bro.
And I know it's tricky, man. Like for the coach, Odlalang, because I am so sure. I think this formation is gonna so change, my man. 4-3-3, Kasai.
What are we playing next season now?
I wonder. Like it over back to 4-4-2 or Dinta.
4-3.
No, when I come
I want to hear your lineup. I want to hear your lineups, guys.
Chaos.
Emotions aside this time.
I'm looking at the way coach is gonna play it. Like this new coach, man. My 3 front line, like my fire forwards, barely. But I'd like to see Mabasa play Appollis in front of Vele. Yeah, for the 2 strikers. Keren Kota right on the left. Kitsuri Mango left.
Mufugeng still your player. He's still there.
Arambale. Without him, please.
Go left. Kitsuri Saleng. You Garba Kamgenya Saleng. Or lady players in you.
Realistic, Praga. Come on, be realistic. You are putting
Murray on the left.
You are putting more together. That's not realistic.
I'll put Murray there.
Thank you, bro.
I'll put Murray. And then after in the middle, Tito and who's that other guy? Lekemango, that lighty.
Mbule. Kapamang, Tito
Oh,
Lemang.
Mbule. Mbule li Tito, my man.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Mbule. Obatla
It's gonna be the
slepe
evil
da.
twins.
Obatla slepe da. Kapa the Congolese.
Yeah, and then the back four, the back four, and let me say the back five, the usual back five.
Who's the back five now? Who's the back five? Who's playing at the
Then
back?
you go trainer at the goals, right? Take Ntwena.
Okay, so shapa ka bon twena braya.
Petsu. Oto jwetsa jwang hore they are going to play o sa khono ba bitsa ka mabitso ro Twena wa dala ka o san wa itsa ke. How are you gonna put on your best 11 if you don't know your best players' names? Twena.
Okay, middle, Sesani, Lembogazi,
Awe.
wabona. And then after ke feditse ka bona jo. Le right se bisa ka dlala jo. Ke sha.
Wait, guys, wait. Oh, but tata bollo tse praya ka o feditse ka bona.
Feditse ka bona jo. And jo like teammate take kono bye bantu. Coach has a headache. I can say about Talaga.
Appollis na ukinya second half.
Appollis. Full match. It should be good for a full match.
Okay, feed.
It should be good for a full match.
Alright, bro.
Mama Zaki nake mutha.
Aware. I see that. We've got a lot of options, gents. Sure.
A lot of options, bro. Abundance. Wabona that's why kere haba ka Kenya prick the bank pare paseti na refedit. Club World Cup, why not?
Treble, 4 pull, 5 pull. Feed.
Operation Tata Yonke back on it again, dog.
Yo, bro, we can dream again. Okay, now let me hear your best 11. Go ikena finally nya careful. Ikena 30 wins. If everybody stays fit and nobody fights with anybody's girlfriend and everything goes well, we can win them all. Or just vela, just your best 11. Ola nako best 11 kada.
I don't think he heard you.
Okay, yeah.
Best 11. Okay, sorry.
Sure. Oh, wait.
Sipho, Woto, Van Rooyen, CBC, Mbogazi. The way it was last season. Bonda bata, like about the injury, they will come back. Bonda. Midfielder, Makaula, Master Chef. You know, benching, but he was poor last season. Some games he was lacking. Master Chef. Then number 10, Tito, lefty, Appollis, righty, Nkota, Pambili Mabasa. 4-2-3-1. Because I get coach Rata 4-2-3-1. That's the formation that he likes. Yeah.
And it's a solid one. In fact, it's like it seems like when you plug the gaps from last season, that's the kind of formation I would actually put just to start the season. Mr. KG, best 11.
Yeah, it's similar to his, especially at the back. I'd say I agree. We're not counting of a game. Does not exist here, right?
Sure.
So back line obviously chain standard. Right back, not my favorite player. Van Rooyen, left back, not my favorite player. Ouaddou, you know. Center back, that's a headache, guys. That's a headache there. If everyone is fit and everyone is ready to play, I don't wish to be the coach, bro. Like, benching Diet does not make sense at all because he's a quality player. But let me play players based on merit or what they did last season. I'll play CBC and I'll play Mbogas. I'll play, it's going to be controversial, I'm going to play Mbata as a holding 6 for me. It's going to play that position for me, you know? And the players that are going to play in front of him, the 2, will be MasterChef and let me pack that one for now. Striker, it has to be Mabasa. On the right, do we count Salem? Salem does not count. Doesn't count. So on the right will have to be, it has to be Nkota on the right, and then on the left, Appollis. I'm going to say it now, bro. In my team, if I'm the coach, it's going to be a miracle for Tito to play. Honestly. I think if we are being honest, and let's not, what's the word? Let's not nest people's feelings. You are trying to win. What did Tito do last season, guys? Let's just be honest. Honest, as a number 10. His numbers are very poor. I think we are very quick to be harsh on players like Mbata, but very quickly to be harsh on players like Nkota. But when it comes to Tito, like we are hating, you can't say bad things about Tito, and I will not tell me, hey, don't tell those ones. No, hey.
But the season before it was bad. The season before it was bad. It's just that last season injury. Maybe it was injury. Maybe last season. The season before it was almost in the top of the season last season. The season
okay,
before.
Okay, but now how does Tito make your team if it was bad last season?
Because it's almost, that's why Pirates made sure maybe we signed a number and we're holding middle for that will stay. Because Tito was always coming back. He doesn't stay at his now his position number 10. Compared to the season, that's why he won the play of the season that season before.
Lamarata Tito, guys. In your eyes, he can't do wrong, guys. For me, I don't know, man. I think if he's going to play, for me, it's a miracle for me. I don't think it's a starter for me. I don't think it's a starter for me. As I said, that position, I said I'm playing with Mbata as a holding 6. In front of him is going to be MasterChef, right? And then next to MasterChef, I'm not sure about this one. That's why maybe I can put Tito there, but I'm not sure, bro. I'm over nursing people's feelings now, bro. I'm over that.
What are you doing holding with Mbata Mfethu? What's happening there, bro?
I have to play someone that has energy. He's getting old.
But there's options. Then Mbata.
There's Mbule, Mfethu. There's Mbule.
So you reckon that Mbule benches Mbata on any day?
Until Sunday and then the next week again.
He
benches him. Nduli. Okay. Look. Obviously, it's a new toy. It's always nice and shiny, and you want. But to allow me to have my fun and speculate that Nduli leadership ability, experience, and he knows where his position is, at least in Fitch. And Stellenbosch is a very disciplined team. That's what we can give them. So he'll at least give us discipline, which is what Makaola does. So even when you look at their stats, they're very close defensively. It's just that Nduli has a better long passing range. But besides that, when it comes to defensive movements, interceptions, recovery pace and all of that stuff, Makaola just edges Nduli. He's just a little bit better defensively. But Mbata, come on. If you're asking me what did Tito do last season, what did Mbata do last season? After
Bafana. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy there. If they both played well, played bad, and keep the same energy.
Hey, now also you do first 11 yaka.
You guys are praying about the consistent.
Okay, Mr. Mafelo. When I was
Me, I'm going with merit. I'm going with players that are raising their hands to want to be part of the squad. Number one, Sipho Chain. On my left, TLB. In the middle, CBC. Hopefully, if Susan is back or Nda, either of the two he pairs well with. On the left, Van Royen. In the middle, I'm going to go for Nduli and Makaula. I'll have my number 10 as the master chef. On my right, I'm going with Nkota. On my left, I'm going with Appollis striker Kwaiba.
Yeah. No, that's a solid team, Fitu. Indo at the back there, Fitu.
I think most of us can agree with the back line. That's what I like. At the back, I think most of us agree with that. That's the most solid positions that we have. So I think we can all agree on that one.
Sure. Okay, I'll give my 11 chance. Go to fella like Makala, Machimbos. Nake Opala when Mbule signed. 80% of the WhatsApp group was saying midfield complete. Check. Midfield complete. Check. Like Hopola riding. But today it's today it's a worry now. Today we don't know anymore. But it's fine, kids. Oh wait, just link to the WhatsApp group is in the description. So, now Bafetu, you know what I'd like to try? I'd like to try 352 enaling, kapa 343 enaling, TLB, Nda, Sesan. Midfield 4, Ebe Moremi, left wing back. Maybe Hoto, but I would like to try Moremi. Right wing back, obviously Van Rijn in the middle. Nduli and Makaula faded, damn it. And then Kopele, false 9, Kwaiba, Nkota, Appollis.
That's striking. Force.
If I want to be a bit more defensive, I'll take out Moremi and I'll have to put on Hoto Darko left wing back. But I'd love to see how he would do there. In the middle, I might be exposed. By the way, wait. No, I didn't even put in MasterChef there in the middle. So I think we've got enough options to try things like that, Mafetu. So let me get into the comments. And then we see how we feel after that, Machimbos. But damn, this has been a dope show, Jess. Oh, wait. The last one that I left, it was, let me just show the chat on the screen fast.
Hey, coach.
Can I just raise something, gents? I know we have doubts about him and hair and fitness and commitment, but just imagine that double 10 Tito Mbule, Bafetu. Come on, Bafetu. Come on.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
Gents, come on. Namakare 30 minutes a game. It's fine, gents. You, Machimbos. That's gonna be illegal, dog. There's no one that Sundowns has that can mesmerize us like that in real time. Oh, Mofit, come on. Come on.
Now we
Okay,
can
so
dream.
now we can dream of it. I've already started dreaming of this. Dog. Because the difference, if anybody wants to say anything about these dreams that we are dreaming today, the difference is that Mbule can do what Tito does, but then he can do it from anywhere, bro. And then just to give Tito his position to do it the way he likes to do it, where it's more dangerous. I'm already sliding myself right now.
I get chilly. Oh, Tito, Master Chef. Oh, hi.
Duplicate.
Nakana go pele da ba loko combination.
Obakama. Only thing is that Mbule and Vela Master Chef and a fitness problem.
I think I'm too Spain to it. I'm too na fitness again.
Yeah.
I'm too.
I give my Lego Saudi Arabia too. Like why? They were supposed to go tour in Saudi Arabia. Certain things are illegal, cara. I'm just saying. They were supposed to have a nice 2-3 months just to recuperate. One for fitness, fitness. But guys, hey, what a stream, what a week, what a time to be a Baganeer. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We are reaching the end. I think I'll just go around the table, get some last thoughts, get your feelings on the preseason tour coming up, and what you expect to see there, what you would like to see there. Sometimes we have certain expectations. You get to preseason, and then we're all asking, why is Mang on the bench? Why is Badman? What? But yeah, gents, loved that one. Bucs chat live. So I'll start with you, Mr. Chaos, dog. Looking forward to the preseason. What you want to see there, bruv?
Hey man, I expect the coach to just get the team he sees go Spain in Benji. I expect him to do his job, what he's appointed to, because right now, as much as the pressure is piling up on him, because the signings are coming in like potatoes that are hot. So like, my man, I expect him that he uses this Spain tour to the best of his ability, because how fetso fihlo ya Spain in Pencho dlale so coacha team enwe ya 1937 e monna ke team as a team enyane. Hey, so ka kopela, my man, get this team. We expect you to make it work no matter what. Le causa lena no sa buile. The signings are just spoken right now, my man. I just hope he just finds that formation and he connects, my man.
Away, Mr. Buffalo, what are you hoping to see and expecting from the tour?
You know, I am all about action. So for me to be able to even speak more than I am speaking right now, where we are going and where or how far we are, I can't really say much, but for the tour or the preseason to actually start, so that from there we can take those numbers and be able to work with something going into the league. So I'm excited. I'm about what is it, 4-5 play. That's an enough amount. Game. We have to see who is the coach or who has coach team of his starting 11 and who coach. Yeah, man. We've been long awaiting this new season to start. I'm looking forward to seeing how different is Bagania going to be as from the previous philosophy of Jose Rivero played, you know. So I want to see what is this coach about and what is he bringing to the table. But always, I'm Bagania, so I'll go down with the emotions and I'll rise with them. As of course, that's our future.
Once and always. Pranako, what you want to see? What you want to see more of? What you're expecting from the tour?
Yeah, I just want their mentality to change. Focus on each and every competition. They must just take each and every competition serious. That's what I want. The mentality. They must have the mentality to push till the end, so we can have a competitive team that we can fight for everything. When we go out, I know there's someone that's gonna come inside and do their job. I just want a competitive team that will push us till the end, just like we did till May. We must make the league to finish till May. Not anymore more fair. The league is still failing. But nothing much. I just hope the boys go well, go Spain. They come back with a different mentality with each and every player. They welcome each and everyone. They have the mentality to push and push. Yeah. Thank you, members.
Danko. Katlego, how do you close this one, and which expectations do you take into this tour upcoming?
Yeah, and I think I'm excited. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Excited and confused at the same time because we have a lot of players. And I think that squad needs to be trimmed.
Oh, is it just him that went out there? Okay. I think he was trying to make the point that the squad needs to be trimmed. So let me just have a summary, because I like what Uchen said. Kamo, you want to see him make these combos communicate. Mr. Mafelong, yes. In your eyes, as long as he goes hanyana, sees the best things that he can do and just takes it slow, you just want to see exactly what is this coach all about. You want to learn more about the coach in this here off-season tour. And Nako, when all like the most important thing, mentality, take every game seriously. You can win. That's what Jose, you can even see in the documentaries. Jose is like, you guys are good enough to beat anyone. Just be serious. I'll give you a chance to try that one more time, Mr. Katlego. You are saying that we need to trim the squad here.
Yeah, Skis, I got a call, Skis. Yeah, I think we need to trim the squad. I'm not in favor of having, personally, I don't like having more than 28 players in a team, because I think some players hide behind other players. You know, some people are just cool with wearing tracksuits or parrots and doing pitch walkabouts and greeting the fans. Yeah. We need a solid 28. Everyone must contribute, you know. If you're not contributing, you must be sent out on loan, you know. Right. I want the coach to select his 28. You know? It's not gonna be easy, but I think we need to do that. And yeah, I mean, I'm just hopeful for the next season. I think the preseason will give us some kind of indication as to how we're gonna play. And yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for the next season.
That's dope. Mapagane, I like that point also. You are actually treating this preseason tour as a mini trial, but it's every game. I am putting your name in or I am scratching it out. I like that one too, because then, yeah, he will know at least with his own intuition as a coach that these ones I can take to war, these ones I can't. Not for my army. Alright, Tanko Bafetu, like I said and have been saying, enjoying this one. Enjoyed it too much. Mapaganea, please don't forget as you leave. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to be notified for the next one and the next big news. And share Mapaganea so we can grow the community. Tanko.